तुझे खोया नहीं था कभी, तू है यही कहीं आज भी। फुर्सत का जो हर लम्हा है मुझसे बस ये कहता है, आदत तेरी बातों की आज भी। हाँ आज भी तेरी आंखों ने जो देखे थे, मेरी आंखों में वो सपने हैं। सरहद नहीं ख्वाबों की आज भी, तू है आज भी। So, I've always had a special place in my heart for Fursat. Fursat as a music video was quite, game-changing for me in my career. And I've always wanted to work with Sonal again. And when I wrote a song called Fursat Hai Aaj Bhi, with Fursat in the title, even though it had nothing to do with the previous song, I thought of Sonal and I felt like, we should work together again. Especially since the chemistry on the first video was so good, I felt like it was a good time to work with her again. It was a tough one. So we shot the video from our own houses during the lockdown. 90% of the video was shot during the lockdown. Sonal shot in her house with the help of her sister. I shot in my house. And the director of the video was on the call throughout the shoot. So he was on like a Zoom call or a Skype call. And he was telling us, ye camera angle change karo, ye karo, wo karo. So it was quite interesting to shoot like that, because you're so used to having a crew, you're so used to having someone do your hair and makeup, someone do camera and lighting. And this time there were no lights, no additional people helping you. You have to do everything yourself, put everything on a tripod and do it that way. So it was tough. It was definitely tough, very interesting. The last day after the lockdown, we shot for one day together, me and Sonal. And that was much easier because the director was there and he was holding the iPhone. We shot the entire thing on the iPhone. It's pretty cool. So in our industry, a large part of our revenue comes from live events. Live events as in live concerts, shows of any kind, public appearances where there's a lot of people. So obviously that's been put on hold, and I don't think in 2020 it's going to really pick up again until the coronavirus is really tackled. So live concerts has been affected in a big way. Otherwise, I don't think really that much, other than the fact that you have to work from home and you've got your own studio at home. If you have your own studio, you can work from home. But I can manage that because earlier we used to go to recording studios and work there. But now because I've got a setup at home, I can work from home. So it's just that was a minor adjustment. But mainly because we can't meet our fans and we can't interact with them personally. That's the big thing that's changed. I can't imagine having a stage show till at least November. Our first inquiries are for November and December. Because who knows when the government is going to allow it and how badly this coronavirus is going to do in India. So I haven't received any offer before November. November is my first scheduled show. I don't think I am. No, I don't think it would be responsible to go and perform live to a live audience right now. I don't think it's responsible because we don't know how badly this coronavirus is going to do in India. It's still early stages. People are saying that it's going to peak in September. Some people are saying it's going to peak in July. Some people are going to saying it's going to peak in October. So nobody really knows. And until I know for sure that the people who are coming to my concerts are safe, I don't think I'd be comfortable. Well, of course, does it exist? Yes, sure. Nepotism exists. In Bollywood, it exists on all levels. In all professions, it exists. Do I agree with it? Of course not. I don't think there should be every artist should be free to at least explore it. But Do I feel like you can't make it on your own? No, I don't, because I came from outside. I made it on my own. I feel like you just have to keep trying, you have to keep working, and you have to have a positive attitude about it, because if you feel like, you know, you're not going to make it, then you're not going to make it. But if you keep trying, then one day somebody will give you a shot, man, and you have to be ready. So you have to keep working towards that, and you know, hope for the best, because there's no plan B if you want to be in this industry. This is all there is. You know, for me, I wake up in the morning, I live and breathe music. There's nothing else I think about. And that's the honest truth. No, I didn't have anybody creating roadblocks in my career. I was very lucky that I don't have any enemies as such. I feel like if you're nice to people, they're nice to you. And as an outsider, yes, it was hard. I worked very hard to be where I am right now. I've been in the music industry now for almost a little more than 10 years. So people just started noticing me 5 years ago. And it took me at least 5 or 6 years to just get noticed. And that's the kind of timeline that you have to come into this industry with. Like, you have to have like that, you know, passion that, okay, I want to do this so badly that I'm willing to work 5 years, 7 years to be there. There's no shortcuts. There's no trick. There's no like, hey, I can give you a one-liner and say that, you know what, this is how you survive. There's no trick. You gotta genuinely deserve to be here. That's the only trick. I don't know if you can. I can give you like some things that'll help you, but won't ensure that you survive. Like, you have to love what you do. If you're passionate about it, you have to be humble. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to survive even for the next 3 years, and that's the truth. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be an artist who survives Bollywood or survives the non-film world for even 3 years. Like, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. What I do know is I love it enough to give it my 100%, and I'm going to give it my 100%. I'm going to try to get better every day. That's the only thing I know. There's no trick. Nobody knows, you know, and I hope that people understand this when they enter Bollywood, that you have to give your 100%. Like, there's no shortcuts. Like I said, there's no shortcuts. I would say come with a positive attitude that you want to be better. You want to better yourself with every project. Do everything that you can. Right now is the time to be active on social media, time to create content. If you're bad at something, work at it. Like, if you're bad at singing, or if you're bad at being in your music videos, if you don't have the confidence, work at it every single day. Do something that you can work on every single day, and you will get better eventually. You know, so that's the advice I would give you. Be humble. You know, nobody can take humility, you know, for granted. Like, it's something that you have to keep telling yourself every single day, that no matter how good you get, how big you get, there's always something new to learn, always different ways that you can grow. That's something that's really important. I'm very nervous. How did I get it? Salman Bhai just called me one day to his house and he said that you're acting in a film. That's exactly how it happened. I knew him because I kept pitching him songs for his films, and he saw one of my music videos and he said, you should act, and I'm going to put you in one of my films. And a few months passed, and I thought it was just something that he said and didn't mean. But one day he just called me in the middle of the night. He said, come to my house, I want to tell you something. And he gave me a role in this film. That's exactly how it happened. There's no other story around it. I didn't audition for the part. I just got it. And that, I mean, I find it almost like a dream come true, because, you know, it's an opportunity that's the biggest opportunity I've had in my career so far.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.